Hello guys, how are you? I know that we're behind on the videos a tiny bit, but we're gonna try to catch up today. Uh, what I started to do last week, what I didn't finish because of the weather, was installing the windows into the boat. The windows on a boat are called port lights, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna install the port lights, and to do so we're gonna start by measuring. And for that we've got the measuring tape and we've got the lesson that's already cut. I've got a few videos of cutting the lesson as well, so I might actually edit this video to mix some of that in it, just for you to have a rough idea of how they got cut, and then down to measuring. And now we're just gonna go outside to mark the place where the port light has to go. This side here, like the side that's gonna be overlapping the window, the actual Lexan glass, has to be sanded down just to be clean and neat and ready for silicone to go onto it. And Marius, the guy that's holding the phone now, he's gonna help me with all that. So I'm gonna have to mark this again, because whenever I sanded it down I actually erased the mark that I had. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mark that, and then I'm gonna install the windows on, just to drill holes into them. This is how it looks like from the inside, and we're just gonna start drilling holes. I'm not gonna film the entire process because I don't have a holder for the phone yet, so I'm just gonna show you the first hole there. Now there you go. That's one, and it fell, so I'm gonna have to go outside and realign it. Took a little detour to the outside just to put in a screw in that hole that we drilled just now, just to hold it into position. And then I'm gonna do the second hole, which is gonna be an upper one as well, so we're gonna be able to keep it level. Now that's the second hole, and it just goes round and round, like same process, no big difference. We've got all of the holes drilled, and what I'm gonna do next is just make a contour of the window, basically of the opening, with a Stanley blade onto the protective film of the Lexan. So I'm gonna be able to take the outside protection off, so the silicone is gonna stick to the Lexan and the hull of the boat, and then I'm gonna be left with this inside of the Lexan protected. And whenever I'm gonna take it off, I'm gonna take it off with the excess silicone that's gonna be on the inside. So this is gonna act as a mask, basically. Instead of using masking tape to mask it on the inside, I'm just gonna use the protective film that comes with the Lexan. So we've got the port light, we've got the Lexan in place, and we've got the holes drilled, and we've got 4 screws just to hold it in position without it moving around too much. We've got the inside of the opening contoured onto the Lexan, so we're gonna be able to take just the outside protective film off. And then what I'm gonna do next, I'm just gonna use some masking tape to mask off the exterior of the window, so whenever the silicone is gonna overflow, which it will definitely, it's gonna overflow onto this masking tape, and I'm gonna be able to take it off easily with no effort whatsoever, without having to clean all around the port lights then. And it's gonna be a load of a lot of less work to be done than if I would just silicone it onto the boat with no sort of protection. Yeah. So this is the easy part of it, because this side is just straight, but I've got some curves to cover as well. Those are gonna be a bit more tricky, but we're gonna survive definitely. This is not the first one that I'm doing. I have actually gonna show it to you in a second there. I'm just gonna grab the phone. This is Marius, he's the guy that's helping me. Big thumbs up. This is the one that we've done today earlier on. It actually doesn't look that bad. And then we've got another one that's ready to be siliconed in, and I'm gonna show you how that one looks, just so you're gonna have a fairly good idea of what I'm doing now with the masking tape. So that's the result before it being siliconed in. And what we're gonna do now with this one here, we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna have a bit of masking tape here at the top, bit of masking tape at the bottom, sides, and then damp corners here. And with that done, we can silicone it in. But up until siliconing all of the windows in, I want to bring them all in this state here. The first one that I siliconed in, I did just as a test, just to see how it's gonna work and if it's gonna work the way I want it to, and it did.